Man, social media is abuzz with the outcome of this match, and the WWE Universe seems to be torn on a favorite.
There's no telling what these competitors will do in Extreme Rules, but I can guarantee we're about to find out.
Concentrating on the body here. Shawn Michaels going for it. Here we go with Rock. Into the headlock. And a devastating breaker.
Oh, you're not kidding. That could be it.
For any opponent of the Brahma Bull, it's widely known to avoid the rock bottom and people's elbow. I'd also avoid any verbal brawls that may ensue. Odds are you'll lose, get embarrassed in the process, and take your eye off the ball, which in this case is your match with one of the WWE's biggest icons.
And you know, Michael, something I'd try to do as soon as possible is to go old school. I mean, isolate a body part and try to take away one of the Rock's weapons. Maybe an arm or a leg or something he gets power from for most of his maneuvers. That might be your only chance. But I'll say to whoever that person is, good luck. You're going to need it.
Oh, man! Did you hear that?
Direct hit. I don't know if you can get back on your feet after that. Getting tagged like that might...
Watch it! Oh, and he eats the canvas.
And Michael, to add to what I was saying earlier, I'm talking about something that's very difficult to do. Many have tried and most have failed, and that's get the upper hand on the Rock. A strategy, if you could come up with one, might be to try to keep him guessing. I mean, change things up. Go with a ground attack, then take to the air, and then maybe try a submission. I don't know. Try something. Let's face it, this is the great one you're in there with.
The way this one's going, we may very well be crowning a new WWE champion and ushering in a whole new era in sports entertainment. To your point about finding a weakness and attacking, from my experience commentating, it's apparent that's the only way to go. Imagine how someone's chances would increase if they could take some of the Rock's power away. He can't use his leg to lift you for the rock bottom or his arm to drop that people's elbow. There's your best chance. Another great night of action here tonight as WWE comes to you from the great city of Santa Clara. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have to win here tonight.
Oh, that goes without saying, Cole. The WWE Championship, it's what it's all about here in the WWE. Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is no exception. The abilities of Mr. WrestleMania are endless. Don't be fooled by all the death-defying moonsaults and flips and dives. Shawn Michaels can get on that mat and grapple with you, too. And remember, he's from Texas, so you know that when it calls for it, Shawn Michaels can throw fists with the best of them. Ow!
Ooh. Another shot for good measure. This is when you know you'll pull out anything you need in order to put away your opponent for good.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Whoa, when you get nailed with something like that, you know your opponent smells blood. You either defend yourself or be beaten alive.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Another vicious shot with that foreign object.
Oh, this isn't good. And it's just getting worse. I wonder if the referee is too intimidated to do anything. At some point, this madness has to end.
No, Michael, Shawn Michaels might be the perfect balance.
And The Rock makes him pay for all that.
extra slow getting back to his base here.
Looks like another check in the win column.
Oh, did you see that? I have a funny feeling that this is going to turn into a whooping.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. No!
Oh, there's a lot to hit there. Now the question is this...
Oh, and the heavy iron collides again. Shawn Michaels has so many different types of attacks that he can use, and he somehow brings them all together. I mean, if he wants to fly from the top rope, he can connect with the moon. Look at this hole. He may have him here.
We're looking at complete domination here. There's no recovering from that.
What a shot. You can hear that from a mile away. You'll see what someone's really made of after an assault like that.
Championship on the line.
Oh, you're right about that. Let's get this thing going. Who's going to be the champion?
It's all academic from here. King, you nailed it when Shawn Michaels can attack from anywhere. Shawn Michaels has so many ways to put an opponent on his you-know-what. All of HBK's moves from the air make me think of what he can do on the ground, like suplexes, enziguris, swinging neck breakers. Look out! The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
I know. Man, there's no getting up from that.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Oh, did you see that? I have a funny feeling that this is going to turn.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
I think it's one of the things that helps Shawn Michaels ascend to such levels of greatness. He can do so many different things in so many different areas. King, you talked about attacks from the air, offense from the ground. HBK flawlessly executes all of them.
Right, it's like watching Michael Jordan play basketball. Whether he launches himself off the top rope or from a ladder or is sweeping the mat with an opponent's face, Shawn Michaels defines the term poetry in motion. Let's face it, HBK can do it all.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important.
Can you imagine the celebration that will take place? Probably into the wee hours of the morning. If we crown a new champion here tonight, when it comes to Shawn Michaels, you can't speak on his iconic career and not mention the 1997 Survivor Series. The events leading up to that pay-per-view with Bret Hitman Hart, what transpired at the event itself, and then what took place afterwards were, to this day, unbelievable. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Cole, what's he got in mind?
Just making his presence felt there.
Well, Michael, you talked before about Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. And I know it's been said many times, but the elements surrounding that time...
Shawn Michaels hits the jackpot with a huge move.
Quick pin. Can he do it?
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
My goodness. How on earth did The Rock kick out of that?
He's setting it up.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have to win here tonight.
Oh, that goes without saying, Cole. The WWE Championship, it's what it's all about here in the WWE. Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is no exception.
When reflecting on the wondrous career of Shawn Michaels, the 1997 Survivor Series is always discussed. But it's unbelievable to think that a severe back injury kept HBK away from active competition for 4 years. Then he came back in 2002 and picked up right where he left off. The greatest performer our business has ever known.
Yeah, you know, Michael, when you put it like that, it truly is remarkable. Yes, we talk about the 97 Survivor Series, and we just did again. But when you think Shawn Michaels left this industry as the greatest performer, he has a career-ending back injury, then comes back 4 years later. Look at this hold. He may have him here. The showstopper has taken control. Ooh, that was stiff.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
It's safe to say the entire WWE locker room has just been put on notice.
Look out! Wow, that's using your imagination.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
Wow, look at this. We're seeing one person do their best to make sure another person can no longer compete in the WWE. This is going to be a night we will never...
Astonishing maneuver by The Rock. It's no wonder these superstars are showing.
Watch it.
What strength, fighting his way out. Not today, too fast.
Oh, monumental move.